Hello everybody, today I am going to be testing Trend Micro Titanium Internet Security. This is Trend Micro's new solution for 2010. They're using entirely cloud-based technologies for all of their programs. I tested a beta version a long time ago. So first thing it wants to tell me is that my Internet Explorer version is old. I use that so that Internet Explorer allows everything through, and then you're testing the security suite, not Internet Explorer. So, it's a downloader. I believe they do have direct download versions. You can manually download the version you want as a full installer, but I'm okay doing the downloader. It's a small installer for internet security. It's only 50.9 megabytes, but it's not a full-blown internet security as some would call internet security. It comes with a Windows Firewall booster. I don't know exactly what it does, but it increases the performance of Windows Firewall. So it doesn't actually have a firewall in the program itself. I think this is fairly light. I have not played around with it much. It's also very simple. Trend Micro advertises that they get their definitions updated to the cloud so that you never download updates, and therefore newer threats can be detected faster before they have to be put into a signature database and then downloaded into the program. So it's accessing via the cloud. Now, I'm not sure if this works with the internet down. And that's one thing I'd like to test. I was going to make this review yesterday, but when I went to look for the links, all of a sudden there were no links that were working. It was like every once in a while there's a bad link day. So I'm doing it today instead, and there was an abundance of links. So I have 12. I don't want to take up too much time. And if I really wanted to do a full-blown test, I would use more like 25 to... If I really wanted to do a good job, I'd use 200 links. That's the only way to really test a program. But we get a good sense of how a program works with 10 links. I'll also be putting the results, if you want to compare it to something, I'll be putting the results of Panda Cloud in the description. So if you want to see how many threats Panda Cloud detected compared to how many threats Titanium Security detected, you can look in the description of the video. I don't have too much time, so I'm not going to make that part into a video. I'm going to pause this while it finishes, and I'll be right back when it's... Alright, when it's done downloading, it just goes ahead and unpacks the compressed files. So it's completely automatic process. I did test this, and I had another security program on here when I was going to try to do something yesterday, which was Panda, because I was going to get the Panda results. And if it senses another security program to continue, you have to install it. Uninstall the other program. So it's a fairly simple installer, and I think anybody could use it without a hassle. But to me, that's not such a big deal, because it's just the installation process. Alright, I'm gonna wait until this is done, and we'll get right to the links after that. Again, it's telling me that my Internet Explorer is old. I'm going to keep going anyway. So it can be a little bothersome if it thinks your computer is insecure. I'll shut up. I said I'd come back when I got to the links, so I'll pause it again. Okay, so we're at the interface here. There's not much we have to set up, so it says never click an update button again. Fine, don't need to see that again. It's nice graphics and everything. It tells us what it stops and what it doesn't. So we can go right ahead and punch in some links. I don't believe that there's any settings that we have to change because it's a fairly simple program. So here are the links. Now let's open up our browser and we'll get started. One thing I do like about a program like this is you really don't have to wait for it to update. So let's go ahead, and it said threats removed. Total detected 2, access denied 1, resolved 1. If we try to run this, I'm gonna make a guess that there's no way it's gonna do anything because it's blocked. It's telling me it's a dangerous page. I could open the page if I wanted, but that would be silly because it's given me a very definite warning. It's telling me this is a dangerous page too. Well, I guess I'll go with it. Here's a nasty exploit. I got this actually on my real computer. Didn't take long to remove and install the rogue, but it was still a pain in the neck. It's telling me that's not safe either. Gee, is anything safe online? So far it's blocking all of these. And it's nice and quick, which I like. I don't have to wait around to see if it's going to say anything. That's the nice thing of it as an effective web guard. So rogue. Nothing's getting through this web guard. And here's one more different exploit. And it doesn't like that one either. So here, let me take this random one. And I'm going to still open this page. I'm going to open the blocked page. Okay. I'm going to download the file. I'm going to run it. So, it looks like it ran. Let me see if I see any processes. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Sometimes they open and close very quickly. Let's see, it says to stop. That was the original one. So it didn't seem to detect that. I'm gonna do another one here. Let's see. I'll do this one. And we'll see if it blocks this once I allow it through the WebGuard. So open the blocked page. I did notice the information guard. We download the file, run it. So, it seems like the WebGuard is a lot more sensitive than the actual antivirus. So, let me open this exploit. So I've been exploited. I've seen this a lot recently. It's fairly common. And sometimes they don't do anything, though. I don't see anything running, but these things obviously went through. Let me try one more here. Okay, so it's blocking that one. So, if we look at more details, I guess it'll tell us where it is. Okay. Now, I mean, I don't know if those other files had any effect, but I might just go ahead and run a scan, because I don't see why I wouldn't check to see if it picks up anything now that those programs have run. So far, I like its WebGuard more than its actual file antivirus, from what I've seen. So I'm going to pause this and I'll come back when it's done scanning. Okay, so it finished scanning, and it deleted some cookies. It doesn't really matter. It says it did not find any threats, and it did not resolve threats. So what I learned from this experience is that it's best to stop when the WebGuard tells you to, and not try and download the file. But it's a little bit iffy how good the antivirus would be if you had it on your system. It's hard for me to test that. I think I'd trust the WebGuard, but I'd also like more proactive protection in a program like this. There is no real strong firewall or anything like that. If we take a look in the settings here, let's see. Internet and email controls. I mean, this is even on normal web threats. So, if we put that on high, it would do a pretty crazy job. So, let's enhance the protection given by the Windows firewall. Let's see if we click this. I guess it's on. My guess is it just may edit the settings of the firewall. I don't know exactly what it does. And then in other settings, you could give extra security, and the drivers would load earlier on computer start. But this doesn't affect any overall security performance. And that's just not important. You can schedule a scan. This is a good one to check off. Prevent programs on portable drives from launching automatically. That's a good way to get some malware. USB sticks. So there's really not much to change in there. Setting up the firewall booster. It's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw the same links at Panda, and I'll post that in the description. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye.